Michael Patrick Murph Murphy was a United States Navy SEAL officer who was awarded the U.S. military's highest decoration, the Medal of Honor, for his actions during the war in Afghanistan. He was also the first member of the U.S. Navy to receive the award since the Vietnam War. His other posthumous awards include the Silver Star and the Purple Heart. Michael Murphy was born and raised in Suffolk County, New York. He graduated from Pennsylvania State University with honors and dual degrees in political science and psychology. After college he accepted a commission in the United States Navy and became a United States Navy SEAL in July 2002. After participating in several war on terrorism missions, he was killed on June 28, 2005, after his team was compromised and surrounded by Taliban forces near Asadabad, Afghanistan. Since his death, a United States Navy destroyer, a post office, a combat training pool at Naval Station Newport, a Sea Cadet unit, a park, and Patchogue Medford High School have been named in his honor. Early life and education. Murphy was born on May 7, 1976 in Smithtown, New York to Irish-American parents Maureen and Daniel Murphy, a former assistant Suffolk County District Attorney. He was raised in Patchogue. He attended Saxton Middle School, where he played youth soccer and pee-wee football, with his father as coach. In high school, he continued playing sports, and took a summer job as a lifeguard at the Brookhaven Town Beach in Lake Ronkonkoma. He returned to the job every summer through his college years. Murphy was known to his friends as Murph, and he was known as the Protector in his high school years. In 8th grade, he protected a special needs child who was being shoved into a locker by a group of boys. He also protected a homeless man, who was being attacked while collecting cans. He chased away the attackers and helped the man pick up his cans. In 1994, Murphy graduated from Patchogue Medford High School and left home to attend the Pennsylvania State University. He graduated from Penn State in 1998, with degrees in both political science and psychology. Murphy was engaged to be married to his girlfriend Heather in November 2004. Career. After graduating from Penn State, Murphy was accepted to several law schools, but decided to attend SEAL mentoring sessions at the United States Merchant Marine Academy. In September 2000, he accepted an appointment to the U.S. Navy's Officer Candidate School in Pensacola, Florida. On December 13 of that year, he was commissioned as an ensign in the Navy and began basic underwater demolition SEAL training in Coronado, California in January 2001, eventually graduating with Class 236. Upon graduation from BARDES, he attended the United States Army Airborne School, SEAL Qualification Training and SEAL Delivery Vehicle School. Murphy earned his SEAL Trident and checked on board SDV Team 1 in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii in July 2002. In October 2002, he deployed with Foxtrot Platoon to Jordan as the liaison officer for Exercise Early Victor. Following his tour with SDV-T1, Murphy was assigned to Special Operations Command Central in Florida and deployed to Qatar in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. After returning from Qatar, he was deployed to Djibouti to assist in the operational planning of future SDV missions. Combat in Afghanistan. Operation Enduring Freedom is the official name used by the United States government for its war in Afghanistan, together with 3 smaller military actions under the umbrella of its global war on terrorism. The war began on October 7, 2001 with a response of the United States and United Kingdom to the September 11 attacks in New York City and Arlington, Virginia. In early 2005, Murphy was assigned to SEAL Delivery Vehicle Team 1 as officer in charge of Alpha Platoon and deployed to Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Operation Red Wings. Operation Red Wings was a counterinsurgent mission in Kunar Province, Afghanistan, involving 4 members of the United States Navy SEALs. Murphy and 2 other SEALs, Danny Dietz and Matthew Axelson, were killed in the fighting, in addition to 16 American Special Operations Forces soldiers, who were killed when their helicopter was shot down while attempting to extract the SEAL team. Prior to a helicopter being shot down in 2011, it was both the largest loss of life for American forces since the invasion began and the largest loss for the SEALs since the Vietnam War. Marcus Luttrell was the only surviving American sailor from the squad. He was protected by local villagers, who sent an emissary to the closest military base, allowing a rescue team to locate him. Murphy led the four-man reconnaissance team on a mission to kill or capture a top Taliban leader, Ahmad Shah, who commanded a group of insurgents known as the Mountain Tigers, west of Asadabad. The group was dropped off by helicopter in a remote, mountainous area east of Asadabad in Kannur province, near the Pakistan border. After an initially successful infiltration, local goat herders stumbled upon the SEALs' hiding place. Unable to verify any hostile intent from the herders, the team cut them loose. Hostile locals, possibly the goat herders they let pass, alerted nearby Taliban forces, who surrounded and attacked the small group. After Murphy called for help, an MH-47 Chinook helicopter loaded with reinforcements was dispatched to rescue the team, but was shot down with an RPG, killing all 16 personnel aboard. 8 SEALs and 8 service members from the 160th SAW. Murphy, Dietz, and Axelson were killed in the action. Luttrell was the only American survivor and was eventually rescued, after several days of wandering the mountain and being protected by the people of an Afghan village. All 3 of Murphy's men were awarded the Navy's second highest honor, the Navy Cross, for their part in the battle, making this the most decorated Navy SEAL team in history. Death. Murphy was killed June 28, 2005 after exposing himself to enemy fire and knowingly leaving his position of cover to get a clear signal in order to communicate with his headquarters. He provided his Unity Euro-1 registered trademark S location and requested immediate support for his element and then returned to his position to continue fighting until he died from his wounds. On July 4, 2005, Murphy's remains were found by a group of American soldiers during a combat search and rescue operation and returned to the United States. 9 days later, on July 13, Murphy was buried at Culverton National Cemetery, Culverton, New York, Section 67, grave number 3710, near his hometown of Patchogue, New York. Awards and decorations. Medal of Honor. On October 11, 2007, the White House announced Murphy would be presented the Medal of Honor, awarded posthumously, during a ceremony at the White House on October 22, 2007. The Medal of Honor is the highest military decoration awarded by the United States government and is bestowed on a member of the armed forces who distinguishes himself conspicuously by gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty while engaged in an action against an enemy of the United States. Due to the nature of the award, it is commonly presented posthumously. On October 22, 2007, the Medal of Honor presentation ceremony was held at the White House. President George W. Bush presented Murphy's Medal of Honor to his parents. Citation. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life and above and beyond the call of duty as the leader of a special reconnaissance element with Naval Special Warfare Task Unit Afghanistan on 27 and 28 June 2005. While leading a mission to locate a high-level anti-coalition militia leader, Lieutenant Murphy demonstrated extraordinary heroism in the face of grave danger in the vicinity of Asadabad, Kannur province, Afghanistan. On June 28, 2005, operating in an extremely rugged enemy-controlled area, Lieutenant Murphy's team was discovered by anti-coalition militia sympathizers, who revealed their position to Taliban fighters. As a result, between 30 and 40 enemy fighters besieged his 4-member team. Demonstrating exceptional resolve, Lieutenant Murphy valiantly led his men in engaging the large enemy force. The ensuing fierce firefight resulted in numerous enemy casualties, as well as the wounding of all 4 members of the team. Ignoring his own wounds and demonstrating exceptional composure, Lieutenant Murphy continued to lead and encourage his men. When the primary communicator fell mortally wounded, Lieutenant Murphy repeatedly attempted to call for assistance for his beleaguered teammates. Realizing the impossibility of communicating in the extreme terrain, and in the face of almost certain death, he fought his way into open terrain to gain a better position to transmit a call. This deliberate, heroic act deprived him of cover, exposing him to direct enemy fire. Finally achieving contact with his headquarters, Lieutenant Murphy maintained his exposed position while he provided his location and requested immediate support for his team. In his final act of bravery, he continued to engage the enemy until he was mortally wounded, gallantly giving his life for his country and for the cause of freedom. By his selfless leadership, Lieutenant Murphy reflected great credit upon himself and upheld the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. Legacy. During his military career, Murphy received 11 different military decorations, including the Medal of Honor, Purple Heart, Joint Service Commendation Medal, and Navy Commendation Medal. Since his death, a post office in his hometown, a park and a guided missile destroyer, the Sir Michael Murph DDG-112, have been named in his honor. In addition to the Medal of Honor, his military awards and his inscription on the Hall of Heroes in the Pentagon, Murphy has received several other honors. Michael P. Murphy Memorial, Penn State Class of 2011's senior gift was a memorial named after Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy to commemorate all veterans who served the United States. Michael P. Murphy Memorial Park, on May 7, 2006, on what would have been his 30th birthday, Murph unregistered trademark S hometown dedicated the Michael P. Murphy Memorial Park. Formerly Lake Ronkonkoma Park. The park contains a black granite wall dedicated to the men lost in Operation Red Wings, with each member a unregistered trademark S name inscribed. A black granite stone embedded in the plaza bears the picture of Murphy and his Medal of Honor. Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy United States Post Office. On May 7, 2007, the Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy United States Post Office was dedicated in Patchogue, New York. The request to rename the historic United States Postal Office located at 170 East Main Street in Patchogue, New York, was submitted as Bill H.R. 4101 to the 109th Congress. On January 3, 2006, the 109th Congress approved the request and on August 1, 2006, it was signed by President George W. Bush and became Public Law No. 109-256. The facility of the United States Postal Service located at 170 East Main Street in Patchogue, New York, shall be known and designated as the Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Post Office Building. USS Michael Murphy. On May 7, 2008, Secretary of the Navy Donald C. Winter announced that DDG-112, the last planned U.S. Navy Arleigh Burke-class destroyer at the time, would be named Sir Michael Murph DDG-112, in honor of Murphy. On May 7, 2011, on what would have been Murphy's 35th birthday, the USS Michael Murphy was christened by his mother Maureen Murphy, the ship's sponsor. Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Combat Training Pool. On July 9, 2009, the newly constructed combat training pool at the Naval Station Newport, Rhode Island was dedicated in honor of Murphy. The pool is an L-shaped, 8-lane pool which holds approximately 347,000 gallons of chlorinated water. The training pool also has a training platform 3 meters above the water which is used for military training, abandoned ship drills, etc. Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Award in Geospatial Intelligence. The Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Award in Geospatial Intelligence recognizes achievement by a Penn State graduate student who is serving or has served in the U.S. Armed Forces or with the U.S. intelligence community and demonstrated exceptional contributions to the discipline. The award was made possible by the gracious gifts of GOI and the U.S. Geospatial Intelligence Foundation. This award is endowed to be given in Murphy or unregistered trademark S name in perpetuity. Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Penn State Veterans Plaza. On November 2, 2010, it was announced the senior gift for the Pennsylvania State University class of 2011 will be the Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Penn State Veterans Plaza. The plaza will honor all Penn State veterans and Penn State's only Medal of Honor recipient, Murphy. Long Island Medal of Honor Recipients Memorial Plaque. The United States Veterans Hospital at Northport, Long Island, New York maintains a memorial plaque that names all of the Medal of Honor recipients who have lived in Long Island. Lieutenant Murphy's name was placed in honor on this memorial shortly after he was awarded the Medal of Honor. Others honored include President Theodore Roosevelt, General Theodore Roosevelt, Jr., and Murph unregistered trademark S fellow Eastern Long Island hero Garfield Langhorne. The memorial, which is at the back end of the hospital lobby, is directly outside the workstation of Lieutenant Murph unregistered trademark S mother Maureen, where she counsels military veterans daily on their eligibility for benefits resulting from their service. CrossFit workout. Lieutenant Murphy was an avid adherent of CrossFit, and after his death one of his favorite workouts was named after him. The workout, which he referred to as body armor, is now called Murph. While wearing a 20 lbs weighted vest, it is a 1-mile run followed by 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups and 300 squats, followed by another mile. Done for time. This workout is performed at thousands of CrossFit boxes around the world on Memorial Day, usually as a fundraiser for military charities. High school campus. In April of 2014, Patchogue Medford High School in Medford, New York named its campus the Navy Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Campus after its fallen former pupil. Sea Cadet Unit. There is a United States Naval Sea Cadet Unit named the Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Division based in the town of West Saville in Long Island, NY. This division has hosted, sponsored, and commemorated events in honor of Michael P. Murphy. In media, in the 2013 film Lone Survivor, Murphy is portrayed by actor Taylor Kitsch. See also, List of Post-Vietnam Medal of Honor recipients, Notes. References. Further reading, Luttrell, Marcus. Lone Survivor, The Eyewitness Account of Operation Red Wing and the Lost Heroes of SEAL Team 10. Little, Brown and Company. ISBN A0-316-06759-8. Drew, April. Highest honor for Afghan war hero. Irish Abroad. Archived from the original on June 5, 2011. Retrieved October 19, 2007. Evans, Martin C. Slain Patchogue Sailor to get Medal of Honor. Newsday. Archived from the original on December 22, 2007. Retrieved October 11, 2007. Hernandez, Raymond. A Protector as a Child, Honored as a Hero. New York Times. Retrieved October 23, 2007. Williams, Gary. Seal of Honor, Operation Red Wings and the Life of Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy, USN. Naval Institute Press. ISBN A1-59114-965-7. Weinerip, Michael. Recognizing the Honor of a Son. New York Times. Retrieved February 7, 2008. A. External links. Executive Order 13289, establishing the Global War on Terrorism Medals. Retrieved March 10, 2010. A.